twin platform group of companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally.
It has been exactly 1 year since the release of the scathing report on Adani Group by short seller Hindenburg Research. Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Patra, and in this video I'm going to tell you what has this 1 year been like for the Adani Group stocks and where do they stand now? How are they faring after things have now gone in favor of the Adani Group after 1 year of trials and ups and downs that they have seen all across this entire year. On 24th of January 2023, Hindenburg Research had come out with its a litany of findings accusing the Adani Group of stock manipulation, accounting fraud, inflating valuations, siphoning out money and creating a complex web of shell companies that invested in the group entities, flouting the regulatory norms. These were the big charges that Hindenburg Research report had mentioned. The carnage that followed really wiped out about $150 billion worth of market capitalization of the group companies. It also resulted in the scrapping of the 20,000 crore rupees follow-on public offer by Adani Enterprises to fund several of the new ventures and to pay down its debt. The report led to a sharp fall in the share prices of the listed stocks, eroding 12 lakh crore rupees of the market value in just 1 month. Many stocks are still to come out of the shock even 1 year after the report. Adani Total Gas is the biggest victim of this entire scathing report that came out last year. The stock is still trading down 74% from the year ago level. Adani Energy Solutions and Adani Wilmar were the next two worst performers from the group, still down about 62% and 39% respectively a year after the report had come out. Talk about the flagship firm, Adani Enterprises, that had to cancel the FPO in January last year. And however, this company has recovered much of the losses. It still trades 15% below the last year's price. Adani Green Energy, NDTV, ACC are down about 5 to 12% when you compare it with the last year's level that they enjoyed before the Hindenburg Research had come out. However, it's Ambuja Cements, the recently acquired firm, that's up 5% when you compare it to last year. This is despite the group stocks having regained their vigor following the Supreme Court's verdict rejecting the appeals for federal probe or special investigation into the Adani Group's businesses after the entire trial has gone on for far too long. However, three stocks are trading much above the year-ago levels. Adani Power has not just recouped the losses, but it has zoomed another 89% from the time that it was trading before the Hindenburg Research report. This has happened amid a rally in most of the power stocks that we have seen as investors are anticipating India's power consumption to surge multifold going forward. Adani Ports and SEZ is the other big gainer that is now up about 50% when we compare to the last year's level of the stock. Both of these firms actually got large investments from GQG partners and therefore they got another string of investors piling onto these shares. The investment firm GQG partners had bought the shares when they were at their 52-week low levels. It has now reaped towards rewards after the stock prices have rebounded pretty sharply from those levels. The number of retail investors also buying into the group companies from the time the Hindenburg Research report had come out has risen over 40% since the rout in early 2023. Some of the biggest global institutions such as State Street, Neuberg Berman, Jupiter and BlackRock have also increased their exposure multiple times to offshore the bonds by the group companies, and also the equity market capitalization of the group has now swelled over $60 billion in less than 2 months as well. On a group level, the market cap has recovered about 8 lakh crore rupees, reaching a total of over 15 lakh crore rupees. However, it is still short of the 19 lakh crore rupees peak market cap of the group that it enjoyed before the Hindenburg Research report. The group's market cap is just about $50 billion away from fully recouping the losses that it suffered in January last year. Now, 1 year later, once the fiasco has unfolded, trials have taken place, Supreme Court has come out with a verdict and things have gone in favor. Gautam Adani, the chairperson of the Adani Group, has written on the Times of India in today's edition, calling Hindenburg research report a devious attack. Adani also said that he felt compelled to share his learnings after this entire 1 year. He said, and I quote, "It was us today, it could be someone else tomorrow," unquote. Gautam Adani also reposed his faith in the shareholders' base. He pointed out that over this challenging year, their shareholder base has expanded by 43%, reaching 70 lakh nearly. The billionaire also mentioned that he was under no illusion that this was the end of such attacks, thereby giving an indication that probably the group is only looking upwards from here. Gautam Adani also called Hindenburg allegations a two-dimensional attack that played out in the political space, each feeding off the other. Gautam Adani also said, and I quote, "I believe we have emerged stronger from this experience." That's how the 1 year has panned out for the Adani Group stocks. The big question is, what lies next for the companies that have already risen, recouped most of the losses, and are now trading at high valuations even now? And which of the top group companies should investors be really looking at in case they are looking for a long-term wealth creation? Well, stay tuned to Business Today Television, as a number of videos will follow where we will tell you which are the top Adani Group stocks that you should be looking at after the 1 year of Hindenburg research report.
Darwin Platform Group of Companies is one of the fastest growing diversified Indian conglomerates with global footprints. It is setting up offices globally and tying up with companies across the globe from multiple sectors. The company has ventured into real estate and construction, stockbroking and finance, arms and ammunition, mining, airlines, and many other sectors.
Celebrate 32 years of leadership in business news with Business Today. From the groundbreaking AI cover of Sundar Pichai to PM Modi's exclusive on G20, we redefine headlines. Now our 32nd anniversary issue explores India 2029, the 5-year agenda, with industry titans sharing exclusive insights. So, just BT it for unparalleled perspectives. Business Today. 32 years of leadership, innovation, and business brilliance. Subscribe now. In today's rapidly evolving business environment, when risk is omnipresent, managing risks is no longer just about ticking a few boxes. Businesses need to maintain a panoramic view of risks to stay ahead of the curve. Join us to explore how organizations can rethink risk to unlock new possibilities and become fit for future. At PwC presents De-Risking the Future in collaboration with Business Today.